If April showers bring May flowers. Hi, I'm Sydney Biddle Barrows. Tonight I'm more than just another blue-blooded woman. Tonight I really have to sell myself. Since my days as a madam, I've tried the world's second oldest profession, bookkeeping. But we all know what happened to those little black books. And now I'm up to lucky number 13, and so I'm trying that. Comedy Tonight announcer. I just hope my parents never find out I'm working in television. It's Comedy Tonight, America's hottest TV comedy club, with our guests Robert Wuhl, Joanne Deering, and Al Cleason. Now here's the man who's got one foot on the floor at all times, your host, Bill Boggs.
Thank you. This is Sydney Biddle Barrows, New York's famous Mayflower Madam, auditioning to be our announcer tonight, right? Let me tell you about our first comedian. Our first comedian's been with us before. He's an actor, musician, writer, and surprise, he's also a stand-up comedian. Please welcome the mega-talented Robert Wuhl.
Thank you very much. Thank you. How you guys doing? The Bog Man, huh? The Boggs Man, huh? The man still eats White Castle hamburgers, okay? Can you eat? I can't. I get the runs just driving past that place. Oh, it's nice to be here. I was in Canada last week. It's nice to be back here. It was 30 below zero last week. 30 below. When it's 30 below, you learn that men have nipples too. It was my niece's birthday. She collects dolls, so I bought her a Rambo doll. The next day, it wiped out all her other dolls. Send him over to Libya, get old man Gaddafi. I'm going to be doing the tribute Dutch Gaddafi. In case you see Dutch, she'll be coming up here pretty soon. By the way, they're not going to send any more ships to Libya. We don't need any more men. I figured out how we solve this problem. Next time he gets smart, we send Terry Garr over there to sing and dance for about half an hour. And he'll go, enough, no more. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. You saw at the Oscars, Terry Garr? I saw the best picture the other day, the Meryl Streep movie, Out of Africa, followed by the Winnie Mandela movie, Get Out of Africa. Lionel Richie won an Oscar. Lionel Richie. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of Lionel Richie'd out. I don't know. Say you, say me. Say, haven't I written this song about 10 times already? Nice to be back on the show. I got to tell you that the first show was ever on. It's a great story. I was on the dating game. This is true. I was on 4 times. So. I won once. I got to tell you, I won once, and I went on a date. I actually went to Las Vegas with the girl and the chaperone. Chaperone. He got laid. Hey. I'll tell you the truth. Losing was better. Better prizes. Nothing against a girl's a nice girl, sweet girl, but for losing, do you know what I got? No. I got $25 worth of Arm & Hammer baking soda. No, I really appreciate this. You gotta remember this stuff sells in the stores for 50 cents a ton. I got $25 worth of this stuff. Allied Van Lines backed up a truck, right? Filled with like white powder. My dog saw it, snorted it. Now she sleeps in the refrigerator. But her teeth are white and her dew don't stink. I'm not going to knock TV. I was going to come on here and knock. I'm not going to. I happen to like television. I think it's great. I do take offense. The only thing I take offense of is these guilt networks. You know the ones that come on. Sally Struthers, right? She comes on. You know what I'm talking about? She comes on with these kids that look bad. These kids look bad. Jerry's kids go, these kids look bad. But she tells me for $25, I can become a foster parent to Wing Wo. I can become Papa Wo. Well, I'm a soft touch. So I sent in my money. I wrote out a check. I figure, okay, I'm never going to see these children again. But that's okay, because I'll sleep well. I did my good deed, and so be the kid won't starve. But the fates intervene. The other day, I'm clicking through the stations, right? And there's Wing! There's my boy, Wing! He's lost 10 pounds. What happened to my $25? This kid's starving! But then I look over at Sally. Hey, and Sally's not starving. I gotta tell you, Sally's been eating pretty good. What's she down, about 240, 245 now, Sally? Yeah, looks good. That Dom DeLuise diet looks good. Gain an inch a week, that's... Oh, by the way, you know what I just heard on the way over here? They did an autopsy on Orson Welles. You know what they found? Jimmy Hoffa. So this drunk walks into a bar. He goes up to the bartender and says, "Bartender, buy everybody in the house a drink, pour yourself one, and give me the tab." The bartender pours everybody in the house a drink. He takes it himself, that'll be $37. The drunk says, "I ain't got a penny." Oh, the bartender's really angry. He grabs the guy, he slaps him, he throws him out of the bar. Second day in a row, the same drunk walks into the bar. He goes up to the bartender and says, "Bartender, buy everybody in the house a drink, pour yourself one, and give me the tab." The bartender figures, this guy's not stupid enough to try this 2 days in a row, right? He gives him the benefit of the doubt. He pours everybody in the house a drink. He takes one himself and says, that'll be $37. The drunk says, "I ain't got a penny." Oh, the guy's steamed. He grabs him, he slaps him, he throws him out of the bar. Third day in a row, the same drunk walks into the bar. He goes up to the bartender and says, "Bartender, buy everybody in the house a drink and give me the tab." The bartender says, "What's the matter, pal? You're not going to buy me one this time?" He goes, No, you get violent when you drink." Thanks a lot.
Also back with us tonight is America's #1 party girl, up from #7 last week, Joanne Deering.
Excited to be here, but I would like to introduce you to a friend of mine. But before she comes out, I have to ask you a favor, and that is, you must get in a European mood. This woman is very European, and she just isn't happy unless you are in with the spirit. So I want you all to feel it. Are you in a European mood? Say we. We. Say we are in a European mood. We are in a European mood. Oh, she's ready for you. Okay, here she comes. Hello. I am the perfect woman. I am hip. I am now. I am self-reliant. Or as some people say, I have the mind of a gopher. You look at me. You look at me and you say, how do you do it? How do you stay so free, so independent, and keep a man? The answer to that is simple. I tie him up. And you want to know, how can I be like her? Well, let me put it this way. You can't be like me unless you buy my new book. How to be a trivial, petty, small-minded person for only $10. In this book, I will teach you how to be a selfish person. A selfish person is a happy person. Instead of always having to do someone else, you will learn to stand on a street corner with your head held high and shout, "Do me!" It's a terrific feeling, trust me. You will learn how to abuse others instead of always abusing yourselves. Or as I say in chapter 2, why screw you? Looking at you people as a whole, and I do. I must be brutally frank. You look to me like you would do just about anything for $10. So why not buy my book and do it with some panache? And remember my motto, don't be a cow chip forever. Merci, au revoir. Thank you. She's a little shy. I'm going to sing a song for you now, and this song is about a disease that I have, and I'd really like to share it with you. I would. So you have to get in the mood. Clap along if you feel like it. Be black. Be black. Do that way. Ooh. There's something on my mind that I want to confess. I've been having an affair with American Express. Listen to my rap and you know that it's true. It's a serious problem and I don't know what to do. Yes, I'm a shopaholic, department store freak. Can't spend an hour, gotta spend the whole week. While you're reading books to develop your minds, I'm reading price tags and it suits me just fine. My accountant's fed up. The scene has gotten drastic. He accused me last night of making love to my plastic. He said, I quit, can't take it anymore. Got a name for you, baby, you're a shopping whore. He got me so upset that I started to fall. So I jumped in the car and I drove to the mall. Started feeling better as I tried on a sweater. Bought a pair of shoes and I started to cruise. Said, hell with my accountant, gotta do what I choose. And with the sales going on, I had nothing to lose. Ow! But then the mall started closing, so I gathered up my stuff. I was really disappointed, I could never buy enough. I'm a freak, not a geek, just a shopping freak. I'm a freak, not a geek, just a shopping freak. Thank you so much.
Now, here's another peek inside the world of comedy tonight with our own Frank Barron and the Barron Report.
What's the topic tonight, Bill?
I think it has to do with our office pets.
Hello, I'm Frank Barron, talent coordinator and your behind-the-scenes guide here at Comedy Tonight. Today we ask the question, where does Bill Boggs get those clothes and what can be done about them? Well, there's really only one person who can answer that. Her name is Marilyn Burns, and fortunately she's with me right now. Hi, Marilyn.
Frank, Bill does not want me to talk about this.
Marilyn, this is the Barron Report.
Well,
Marilyn, you can be on TV. TV, Marilyn.
You're right.
Right.
What do you want to know?
Well, basically, Marilyn, where does Bill get that stuff?
Well, Frank, you know Johnny Carson has his own line of exquisite clothing. David Letterman always dresses like a 1962 freshman orientation. So Bill Boggs can certainly have his own fashion statement.
Well, he's certainly making some sort of statement, Marilyn, but where does this stuff come from?
Basically, the style came from anything we can get for free.
Free!
Break it up. I see what you're doing here.
Bill, no, it's not what you think. I was just interviewing Marilyn here about, office pets.
Office
Office.
We don't have any office pets. But you know, I think you're onto something with that. Try it on a Barron Report anyway.
With that kind of pressure from Bill, I better take this story undercover. One thing I learned is that Bill never sees the clothes before the show. Marilyn fits him on a life-size mannequin that he makes her drag around the city. Can you believe this? When Marilyn said, anything we can get for free, who knew she'd be reduced to stripping bums for a beer? There you have it, a brief glimpse at how we beg, borrow, steal, molest, find.
Frank, how's the report coming on the office pets?
Very well, Bill. As a matter of fact, I think we might get a kangaroo here in the office.
Kangaroo? Maybe I can have it made into a coat.
Bill Boggs, animal lover. A man who spares no expense on his wardrobe as long as it doesn't cost anything. I'm Frank Barron for the Barron Report. Join me next time when we find out what it is comedians eat.
Coming up, more Wuhl and a little Cleason after this.
Sydney, as part of your audition, I want to see how the Mayflower Madam would introduce a guest on a comedy show.
Trouble at work? Your wife doesn't understand you? Well, for a good time, call Al Cleason.
Thanks a lot. Hi, my name is Al Cleason. It's my first time in New York. I'm having a great time. Went shopping. Everybody told me to go shopping in New York because I got good deals. I found some great deals, too. Did you know you can get shoes at the bowling alley for 85 cents? The only problem is you had to buy red and green clothes to match, right? Look real dumb. I had a cab ride. My cab driver was a nice guy. Everybody told me cab drivers are real uptight out here. There are some uptight people. What happened to me was we were driving, right? The cab driver was driving. We stopped at a stoplight. There's a car in front of us that had a bumper sticker on the back of it that read, "Honk if you love Jesus," right? So the cab driver honks. Guy turns around and says, "Hey, the light's still red, scumbag." So he rammed his car. Take that, false Christian. My dad had a temper. Not a real bad temper, though. He wasn't physical. He just yelled at me all the time. I always tell my dad was mad at me because the madder he got, the higher his voice would get. You know? It's like I'm a little kid watching cartoons on Saturday morning. My dad would come in and it's like, hey, wanna go mow that lawn today? 2 hours later, still didn't do it.
Who didn't I tell you to get your butt out there?
By the third time, I couldn't even hear him. But my dog would be in the backyard trying to start the lawnmower. My grandfather was a mellow one in the family. My grandfather was real mellow. He'd do something I couldn't understand. You ever see old men, when I was a little kid, he'd sit in a barbershop and watch these old guys go to the barbershop to get haircuts. They didn't even have any hair. You know? And the barber wouldn't even tell him because that's his money, right? He's got like Nerf scissors. He's a good guy. He taught me a lot. He taught me the golden rule. My grandfather taught me the golden rule. He used to tell me, do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Well, that was great till I moved to San Francisco. There's some kinky people out there, man. You know, it's like you're walking down the street, some guy hits you with a bullwhip. Hey, what's your problem? It's okay, do me now. Thank you. He taught me about people. He used to tell me, black, white, it makes no difference. If you pulled the skin off of everybody, you couldn't tell them apart. I think that's a little extreme. Besides, how are you gonna get a job with no skin? Well, we'd like to hire you, but you're just too damn messy. See, people believe things like that because of the media. You ever notice how the media puts things in your mind about as far as people that are different goes or whatever? It's like you ever watch a McDonald's commercial? You ever notice on TV, you never see a racially integrated McDonald's on TV? They always give it to a certain group. Right? You're either all white, all black, or all Iranian. Right? And I was like, hey, let's go down to McDonald's and get something to eat. Well, the Chinese are going to be there for another half hour. Hey, you've been great. Thank you very much.
Al, thank you very much. Hey, Robert.
Hey, Bill.
What's up, buddy?
No, I got to do that Yoko Ono tour coming up.
You know, over the course of the past several months, we have had thousands of monologues here on Comedy Type, but very few actual jokes. Like you tell a joke, and you can try to remember it to tell it the next day. I want you to tell us jokes.
A man learns he has 24 hours to live. He goes to the doctor, he's got 24 hours left. He goes to his wife and says, honey, tonight let's make love like we've never made love before. She goes, not tonight. He says, not tonight, I want it tonight. She says, oh, sure, you don't have to get up in the morning.
Joke number 2.
An Italian, a Frenchman, and a New Yorker are in deepest Africa. Suddenly they're pounced upon by hungry cannibals. The cannibals grab the Frenchman. They go, you Frenchman, we're going to grind your bones into a paste and eat it before your very eyes. He goes, no, 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 no. And he grabs his gun and he goes, boom, and he blows his brains out. They go to the Italian. They go, and you Italian, we're going to pluck the hairs from your body one by one, wrap them into a toothbrush, and brush our teeth with your hairs like this. He goes, no, 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 no. And he grabs his gun and he goes, boom, and he blows his brains out. And they go to the New Yorker. They go, and you New Yorker, we're going to rip the skin off of your body and stretch it across our canoes to go across the water. He goes, no, 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 no. And he grabs a gun, and he grabs a fork, and he goes, here's your canoe. Here's your canoe.
Well, big thanks to Robert Wuhl. You were very funny, Robert. Joanne Deering. Right? I'm going to talk to Frank Barron about that Barron report. Al Cleason, very good monologue. And, of course, Sidney Biddle Barrows, the Mayflower Madam, auditioning for the job as announcer. Why do you actually want to work as an announcer on a comedy show?
Well, Bill, in what other business could I make $400 an hour?
You probably know the answer to that better than I do. Where did this name Mayflower Madam come from in the first place?
Well, it has something to do with the oldest profession coming over on the first boat.
Right, the New York Post giving you that headline, right?
Yes, the New York Post.
What else is coming along? There's a book and a
There's
movie.
a
Tell me about this.
book with Bill Novak and a movie, and hopefully a syndicated column, and hopefully a job with you, Bill.
Well, we'll see. I do want to point out Monday night's the big night. We're going to reveal who the new announcer is on Comedy Tonight. So I want everybody to keep watching on Monday. There's still time for at least...
Well, why don't you tell a joke?
A joke?
You got a
I
joke?
haven't heard any jokes, but I did hear
what?
that Nancy Reagan is the first artificial heart donor.
Yeah?
I heard that. It's just in the wind.
Hey, did you hear the one about why did the pervert cross the road?
Someday, I want you to listen out there, someday we're going to make a video cassette of stuff we couldn't broadcast on Comedy Tonight. And when it comes out, buy it. Because that joke would be on that video cassette. Good night.